culture. Fazaya Shaheen was interviewed by officers as she returned from her honeymoon in Turkey. A police spokesman confirmed Mrs Shaheen was stopped and held for 15 minutes before being released.
The Fire Brigades Union claims up to 18 fire engines are unavailable to respond to emergencies each day in North Yorkshire because of chronic staff shortages. The FBU calls the situation desperate and says senior officers are playing Russian roulette with people's lives. The fire service says the number of fire engines available varies due to operational incidents, and the figures are for short periods of time, not full days. It's currently recruiting firefighters.
It's been confirmed that the new Victoria Gate shopping development in Leeds, which includes a John Lewis store, will open on October the 20th. The £165 million development will also feature upmarket stores Gant, Hackett and Tommy Hilfiger. Victoria Gate will become part of the new Victoria Estate shopping district.
Next tonight, Yorkshire seems to be fueling something of a gin revolution. More and more specialist producers are springing up, and one has just become the fastest seller at Harrods in London.
We're also drinking more of the stuff than anywhere else outside of London. We sent our business correspondent, teetotaler Danni Hewson, to find out more.
Forget ice and a slice. Today's gin is more likely to be consumed in a cocktail or with an array of garnishes that brings out each brand's unique flavours. It's a boom that started in the capital but has taken root right here.
In Yorkshire, we now drink more gin than anywhere else in the country apart from in London. Last year, we consumed 68,000 litres more than we did the previous year.
Rather like the trend for artisan ales, today's gin drinkers are choosing quality over quantity, creating the perfect market for small distillers.
1 in 4 under 25s are not drinking at all, and the ones who are drinking are generally drinking or looking towards premium products, which naturally means they're drinking less of it as well.
Slingsby Gin takes its name from the man who first discovered Harrogate spring water 400 years ago. And water, along with botanicals, really set one gin apart from another. Where better to find Harrogate's unique flavour than the kitchen gardens at Rudding Park.
We came round and we took a lot of stuff from the garden, and I told them what was in season, and they took them all away and they did the magic work to make it what it is.
Slingsby may be Harrods' best-selling gin, but it's far from Yorkshire's only offer. Here in Sheffield, True North is the first gin to be bottled and distilled in the city for 100 years. So what's their USP?
It's the same as the beer, and that's the water, which is perfect to brew. There's nothing in it. It's really clean water. I mean, this is even why we add a touch of Henderson's, a touch of sea salt. That adds a little bit of minerality, blocks the bitterness from the gentian root.
So many labels, but competition can be opportunity.
We'd like to see almost a Yorkshire Gin Guild form, so again we can take not just brand Harrogate but brand Yorkshire gin in the rest of the country, and who knows, maybe for export that would be panacea.
We'll drink in moderation to that. Danni Hewson, BBC Look North, Harrogate.
Marvellous. Let's get some sport now, and there's a busy weekend ahead. It's the start of the Rio Olympics and the football season gets underway as well.
It is. We'll be taking a look at all our Football League clubs over the next 2 nights whilst Harry's drinking, starting this evening with the teams in Leagues 1 and 2. Here's Dave Edwards.
Fighting fit and ready for the new season. Some of Britain's top boxers train here at the English Institute of Sport in Sheffield, and the footballers from Bramall Lane have had a go too. Nothing like a bit of variety to keep you on your toes. The Blades are favourites to win League One. Trouble is, they were favourites last season and finished 11th.
Well, they've been in the division far too long. We all understand that, but the fact of the matter is that we are a League One football club at the moment. So we'll not shout about it, but we want to be successful. We want to get out of the division with hard work and